Hello, this is Vanessa McLean, your confidence speaking coach. One of the questions I'm often asked as I travel around the world speaking is, how can I build confidence as a speaker? I want to speak, but every time I go to speak, I'm racked with fear. And that might be something that you've alluded to many times. You want to speak to an audience, you want to speak maybe in your office to give a presentation. It doesn't matter where you're speaking, the fact is, you're telling a story. It could be your own personal story, it could be the company's story. But how can you tell that story in a passionate way? How can you tell that story so that every time you speak, your audience, your group, your family, whoever it may be that you're addressing, they are captivated by what you're saying. Not only by what you're saying, but how you use the words. We have a method which is tried and it's tested and it's proven. And every time you use these techniques, you will win your audience over. You see, there are times when I look back on the journey that I've been on as a speaker. I didn't just start out like this. I was so petrified of speaking. Standing in front of a group of people, I would break out in a cold sweat. And maybe you're laughing because maybe you're just imagining that happening to yourself right now. Smiley Blankton reminds us that fear is the most subtle and destructive of all human diseases. And I know that because that fear stopped me from speaking up. That fear stopped me from presenting. That fear stopped me from being who I am. So the question I'm going to ask you right now, as you consider this journey of becoming a speaker, and not just any ordinary speaker, a most effective communicator, I'm going to ask you the question, who are you? What have you got to share? And why should anyone in the world care about that? I'm going to come back tomorrow because I want to start to work on the person behind the words, the messenger, that's you. Remember this, how you do anything is how you do everything.